Hi, I'm John. Today I'm going to be sharing with you selected verses from Matthew chapter 5 and chapter 6. I hope that you are blessed by them and take the message to heart. In Matthew chapter 5 verses 13 through 16, we read that you are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except for it to be thrown out and trampled by men. You are the light of the world. A city set up on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Doesn't make sense. Instead, they put it on its stand, and the light gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven. In Matthew 6, 7 through 13, we read, "And when you pray, don't keep babbling like pagans, for they think they will be heard because of their many words. Don't be like them, for your Father knows what you need before you ask Him. This, then, is how you should pray. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we have forgiven our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but to deliver us from the evil one." In Matthew 7, 7 through 12, "Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock at the door, and it will be open to you. For everyone who seeks will find. Everyone who asks will receive. And to him who knocks, the door will be opened. Which of you, if his son asks for bread, gives him a stone? Or if he asks for fish, will give him a snake? If you then, though you are evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father in heaven give good gifts to those who ask Him? So, in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you, for this sums up the law and the prophets." The wise man and the foolish builders. In Matthew 7, 24 through 29, we read, "Therefore, everyone who hears the words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on a rock. And the rain came down, and the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against the house. Yet it did not fall, because its foundation was on the rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rains came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, and it fell with a mighty crash." When Jesus had finished saying these things, the crowds were amazed at his teaching, because he taught as one who had authority, not as their teachers of the law had taught. As you consider the verses I just shared with you, it is my hope and prayer that you will let your light shine everywhere you go, that you will take to heart these messages and know the difference between a rock and a loaf of bread. There are people hungry and starving for truth and righteousness. And God wants you to be that person that tells the truth, that does the right things, and respects Him and loves Him. Thanks for listening. God bless.